When love closed his eyes, Kwame grew up in a small village outside Kumasi. His father had died when he was only 12, leaving his mother, Abena, to raise 5 children alone. Life was hard. Sometimes dinner was nothing but boiled cassava and palm oil, but Abena never let her children go to bed hungry. She worked in other people's farms, fetched water for the elderly, and sold small bags of charcoal by the roadside just to keep them in school. Kwame, the eldest son, carried the weight of the family on his shoulders from an early age. He fetched water before school, worked in the mechanic shop after school, and gave all his small earnings to his mother. Many nights, as he lay on his mat, he promised himself, "One day, I will change our lives." That chance came when a friend in Accra told him about a recruitment agency sending skilled workers to Europe. It wasn't cheap, they demanded more money than Kwame had ever seen in his life. But he refused to give up. He worked long hours fixing cars, saved every cedi, and even borrowed from neighbors, always with one goal: to go abroad, work hard, and send money home. After almost 2 years of sacrifice, his dream came true. His visa was approved. The night before his flight, the whole village gathered to celebrate. There was drumming, dancing, and storytelling around the fire. His mother prayed for him, tears streaming down her cheeks. His younger siblings hugged him tightly, begging him to come back rich and successful. And Abena, his young wife of just a year, whispered in his ear, "I will wait for you. No matter how long it takes." When Kwame landed in the cold, gray city abroad, the shock hit him hard. Everything was strange: the language, the weather, even the smell of the air. But he had no time to feel lost. Within a week, he had 2 jobs: construction during the day and office cleaning at night. His hands blistered, his back ached, but each month he sent a big portion of his pay back to Ghana. The first few years were hard. Kwame missed funerals, weddings, and festivals. He missed his mother's cooking and the sound of the crickets at night. But each time he felt homesick, he reminded himself, "I am doing this for them." His calls to Abena kept him going. She would tell him about his siblings' progress in school, about the small shop they had started for his mother, and about the foundation laid for the family house. After 3 years, Kwame saved enough to bring Abena to join him. The reunion was sweet. They laughed, they cooked together, and they explored the city like young lovers. Life felt complete, until the conversations about money began to change. Whenever Kwame mentioned sending money home, Abena would sigh or roll her eyes. "Kwame, you're not in Ghana anymore," she began to say. "Your mother has other children. Your siblings are grown. Why are you breaking your back for them? Let's build our life here instead, travel, enjoy ourselves, buy nice things." At first, Kwame thought she was only tired of the financial strain, so he tried to explain. "Abena, without my mother, I wouldn't even be here. She sacrificed everything for me. I can't turn my back now." But Abena's tone grew sharper. "They will drain you. They will never be satisfied. Focus on us." Her words became a chant. Slowly, without realizing it, Kwame began to call home less often. He sent smaller amounts. He postponed finishing the house in Ghana. And each time guilt tried to creep in, Abena's voice would soothe him, "You owe them nothing." 5 years passed. Kwame had a comfortable apartment and a new car. But his mother's voice on the phone had grown weaker. He kept promising to visit next year. Next year never came. Then, one rainy Thursday morning, Kwame came home from work to find a letter from Gunna waiting in the mailbox. It was from his younger sister. The handwriting was shaky. "Brother, Mother passed away last month. She was sick for weeks but didn't want to worry you. She kept saying you would come home soon. She never stopped believing you would arrive. We buried her under the mango tree, the one she planted when you were born." Kwame's knees gave way. The letter fell from his hands. The image of his mother, smiling, praying, sacrificing, flashed in his mind. He thought of all the nights she had gone to bed hungry so he could eat. He thought of the cracked house he had promised to fix, the shop he had promised to expand. He had failed her. That night, Abena tried to comfort him. "Kwame, you did what you could. Don't blame yourself." But the words felt like ice. He realized then that love should never close your eyes to those who gave you life. Months later, Kwame returned to Ghana for the first time in almost a decade. He stood by his mother's grave, the air thick with silence. He promised her he would rebuild the house for his siblings and care for them as she had cared for him. And he kept that promise. But the guilt never left. Moral lessons. 1. No matter how far you go, never forget those who built the road for you. 2. Love should not blind you to your roots, it should deepen them. 3. The time to show gratitude is now, not someday.